surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet, wild, and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. Grand 3, feeling out!
Missile.
Missile breaking!
Attack disconnect.
Predator deployer, lock on.
Missile.
Warning, bandit on your 6.
Lockdown bandit.
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile.
Cargo. Fire, now.
Missile. Missile.
Box 2.
Mage 2 enemy has a lock on you.
Enemy is split.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Missile!
Missile.
I can't hit it locked!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Evade that missile!
Watch your 6, fire.
Do the humane thing and put it down.
Missile. Missile.
Lock
are screwing up the accuracy.
Missile.
Enemy on my tail. I can't shake him.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. Bandit in my sights. Missile, right now.
Missile.
Strike 2.
Missile.
Heads up. Bandit behind you. Eject. We got this. We can't recover.
Missile.
We need reinforcements now.
Reason is in my sights.
Call for reinforcements. We're taking too much damage. We're surrounded. Why aren't you pulling out?
Nice kill.
One remaining.
Breaking off. Evading enemy missile.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Missile.
UAV's closing.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skykeeper, Scouts and Watch.
Missile.
What do we do about that monster?
Missile.
We're just waiting for mission command.
Missile.
Break, now!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Missile.
Yep, they're assholes. There's too many of them.
These guys will go down easy.
Missile.
These bandits are fast as hell.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Missile. Missile.
Destroy the Arsenal bird.
What's it, that thing? God help us. We're talking about just keeping up with the drone.
You read on these
Missile.
bandits.
Film Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light from the Arsenal bird.
Ridge 1,
What's
get
going
out
on
of your
here?
ass. Stop arguing with the damn drone.
Missile.
I can't get a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Missed.
Missile.
Chosen 1, 2, 6, come after. They got me!
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, there's Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
There's too many of them. I'm surrounded.
Those damn things have gotten smarter. How many do you think are left? Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is column 3, column 2's hit! Status report. Shit, column 2, do you copy?
Missile.
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break! Missile!
Missile.
We lost another friendly!
Missile.
Skeleton 3's lost.
Missile.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
You missed! Control throw! I'm breaking off!
Skeleton 2 lost.
Not incoming! H2 is out of commission! UAV's closing.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skykeeper, this is Scout and Watch. What do we do about that monster?
Missile.
We're just waiting for mission command.
Missile.
Break, now!
I have a bad feeling about this.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's plenty of them.
These guys look too easy.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Missile.
Destroy the arsenal bird.
What's this bad thing? God help us. We're starting up just keeping up with the drones.
Gold Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Missile.
Split up, find your own target. Look at that light from the arsenal bird. What's going on here? Oh no! I can't take it! Evade, now! Break!
Missile.
Enemy on my 6th Street!
Missile.
Those more district commanders! Yummy!
Missile.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, there's Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Find the situation.
Beast range missiles.
I can't get a read on these cannons. They're dodging everything I throw at them.
Behind you. Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Chaffee flares deployed.
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report.
Missile. Missile.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Just don't let up. It's bad enough just
Skeleton
trying to
3,
dodge.
break! Break! Missile! We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Evade! Control ground! I'm breaking up!
Skeleton 2 lost.
We got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. Figure it earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Wilco, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing. Going for the loner.
Mage 2, locking.
Missed.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Star warning.
Locked. It's chow time.
Star warning.
Mage 2, enemy sighted on your tail.
Missile.
Missile closing. You better make it.
Missile.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
Star warning.
Gargoyle 1, leaving Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One advantage. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
He's fast. It's like he's...
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run. The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
Fox 2. Bandit destroyed.
This is what we lost.
Bandit is in my sight.
H2, UAV down.
I can't take it. Gollum and Maze Squadron, help us.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Let Gollum and Maze Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
A little tight.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fourth-grade aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brownie, break off. Not on my watch.
Did not connect.
Does Maze Squadron still have their hotshot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Gollum and Maze, we owe you a debt. And we'll pay it.
That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
Maze Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him? I've got you now. Firing.
A few seconds to need life or death for them. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak can eat.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
How can I retreat with the UAV on my tail?
Distract the bandit. Buy your friend some time.
Maze 2 is taking on multiple UAVs. He's got them at bay. We owe him one.
Got one in my sights. Golem 4, Fox 2.
I can't pull out of this furball.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
On his tail. Disconnect.
Mage 2, locked. All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway's clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3
3000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed. Your approach looks good. Stay on course. Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Mage Squadron.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, the situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? 'Cause someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Arusian princess rallying her people on the Arusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osea, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osea was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osea down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osea's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. Ice formation in the clouds. You're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused. Mage 2, the enemy detected your movement. Abort mission.
Enemy fighter presence confirmed. Requesting response.
Mage 2's crashed! If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. Careful of ice formation in the clouds. You're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Caution. Pull up.
Are we under attack? Don't change.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you. Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. We've been spotted. Abort mission. Sea Goblin and back. Evacuate now.
Enemy Predator presence confirmed. Requesting response.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Situation normal. Not excited.
Trigger, you got 2 directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you. Making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them.
What's happening? Give us orders. Increasing alert. Watching radar.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero.
No change.
I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there. Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Situation report. Something's happening. Nothing to report here. Everything's quiet. Are we under attack? No change. Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. The
Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, locked. Targeting range of guns. Mage 2, target destroyed.
Missile.
Missile closing. Evade.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Half of the SAM sites are down.
Caution.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Mage 2, target down. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. Target destroyed.
This is Sea Goblin. We arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Missile.
Mission still in progress. Stand by. Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. Mage 2, missile away. Half of the anti-air guns down.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Lockdown bandit.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Mage 2, target destroyed. Target hit.
All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ. Mage 2, walking. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Running point sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin, Captain, going up to meet our 2 VIPs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin. Heading over to the ex-president's location now. Run for the container!
Mage 2, locked.
Mage 2, you're targeted.
Missile, break.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Missile. Missile.
Fire! Sierra 2, hold position!
Missile.
We're cut off!
Search the room. Search all of them.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
Missile.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harley! Stay right there!
eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Oh, yeah. All mine.
They got the chopper and Sierra, too! That was Servo Barrett!
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
Shit! Rocket!
Damn.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Hurley. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. I'll get Mr. Hurley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Billy 2, hang in there.
3 remaining.
We found an Russian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurley.
It'll do. Missile did not connect. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1. Is that the best you can call it?
Stage 2, bandit on your 6.
Chaff and flares launched. UAV confirmed down.
Missile closing, you better make it.
1 remaining. UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them. The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Missile.
Outstanding.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Hurley wasn't expecting this.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
Golem 2, he's right on you.
Targeting range of guns. Locked.
Roger.
Golem 3, this is coming at you.
Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fighter.
Mage 1 launching missile.
Understood. An Arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. Without the lighthouse, I mean the harbor, they won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Launch 2.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches, as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Mother Goose 1 hit!
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. The cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harling. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeep, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Lock it on me.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace.
Make two! Make two!
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was OG. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Is it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tack name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope. You'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay. I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. Woohoo! My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back. Can you land your ass as grass? Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
23, this is School 1. Numbers we can handle. Proceed with us. School Squadron, get into formation. Didn't have to worry about. Look at how much they're flying. There's a juicy target.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower.
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke! Send in the fire team.
Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare Squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'll be done by now.
Gonna have to rethink the odds.
Want to bet which one of us gets the first chance after it starts?
This is the first.
If count's going forward,
I decide whether you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Breaking! Breaking!
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting Everbull's get dressed up real pretty when a person over tonight. Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported.
Don't stray from your bomber! This is Snowy Squadron, passing waypoint 2 above ground level.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching.
watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
My blood. Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Damn it. We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived. You're mine!
The rest is mine. Die.
All aircraft, back to your own discretion. I'm in position. Keep mine. Locked on hostile.
Fox 2.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Cross call. Where the hell are we out here?
Bye-bye.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Do they really think we can get a bunch of convicts to just put on a show?
Missile.
Rocket down.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy got away. Enemy on your tail. Cover on the clouds. Radar doesn't work as well in there.
Focus on destroying the target.
Let's losing escort. Hurry now. Finish the job and let's get out. No, we're in front of us.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
We got a runaway.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge.
On hostile.
Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Wide open.
Missile.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's a squadron leader.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival.
Missile.
Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
I'm on his back.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Dropping down. They won't make it to the target.
Missile. Missile.
Trigger again!
Missile.
On fire. We're going down.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
Missile.
This is a pretty nice ride. Instrument service pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway?
I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something.
That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Bring that down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Wilco, Ben and McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Trigger got most of them. Used all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining. Two targets remaining.
Squadron of convicts. There'd be some kind of reason. Now the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy behind me. I'm in a jam.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Missile. Missile.
Watch your mouth. All targets confirmed eliminated.
Yeah, hell yeah. Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. 1,500 meters. Heading is good. Stay on course. Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take...
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
I can't see a damn thing. Better be careful.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target. 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. Squadron. Ready the NCO interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave to me. Bullying the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
Should fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us are allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around. Trigger, rocket it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. Vehicle down.
Pursuing enemy.
Locked on target.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Value.
Here's a mark on you. Fight breaking away.
Kill some bunker busters. I've got better things to do with my time.
Hostile down. Spare 15, target destroyed. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Vehicle down.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Locked on. Uh-oh. Missile fire!
Hostile has a lock.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Locked on. My finger's on the trigger.
Sam down.
They have me spiked. The enemy can only hit us from a new position. Set your sights on there.
Spare 15 was shot down. Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Bullying the weak is kind of specialty of mine. What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
Locked on at Pico. The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Turn 3 supply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. If anything, you're hard if you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that?
Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Rhino.
Spare 15, Fox 2. Target destroyed. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
They're coming after the plane. Dead.
You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full man? Vehicle down. Locked on target. Target in gun range. Fire. AA gun down. Spare 15, target destroyed.
Finally have a read on the target on screen. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
They have me spiked. Missile closing. Concentrate on dodging it.
Hostile has a lock.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns. Maybe if we had some anti-surface weaponry.
High roller. Don't get hit.
Bandit in my sights.
Hostile has a lock. Need help.
Cheers me up.
Uh-oh. Missile fired. Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Hostile has a lock. Need help.
Don't worry about crashing. Worry about your sins.
Are you freelancing as a priest now as well as a jailer? Trigger just crashed!
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. I'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. It's a kind of specialty of mine.
Missile.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Missile.
Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
Missile.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? All progress destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Right away. I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Mad Dog's finally come around.
Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
Star warning.
I'm going after the
Star
plane
warning.
instead.
Locked on target.
You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full band? Spare 15, Fox 2. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. Trigger, disrupt one!
AA gun down.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Enemy is locked on!
Missile.
Spare 15, missile. Locked.
Spare 15 is down to target.
I wasn't trying to shoot nobody in the back. He just ran away.
Enemy has a lock on me. Spare 13! Break! Break!
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns. Kill on target confirmed.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Missile away.
Let's bet how much damage we can do with just machine guns.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile coming for you!
Missile.
Move it!
Missile. Missile.
Now the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osia has one. The problem says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Van Dog. Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary. Let me look into this doctrine thing. Well, I was told to meet to a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Missile.
Missile closing! Concentrate on dodging it!
Missile.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
The enemy can only hit us from a few positions. Set your sights on there.
AA gun down. Target down. Trigger, they have a lock on you.
Missile.
Missile incoming.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Chaff and flares deployed. In gun range.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up. Pull up.
Vehicle down.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Make it sound so easy.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Can't this guy take it easy on me?
Caution. Missile. 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 Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on. This one's mine. Confirmed kill on AA gun. Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280. They're drones. These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots? Heard about them on the news.
Machines are not replacing humans. Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission. It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Penal units are just pawns. That lion son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Missed target. This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops. Spare 11, just do your job. Just give us a bomb big enough to grow the area. This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile. Take it off.
God damn it, I'm dead! I'm still at the table! High roller missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Too low and you'll get fired from the ground.
Look out, bandits behind!
What happens to a fast when the banker's out? Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit! My aircraft!
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me. I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows who played your numbers.
You're still at it!
Spear 15 locked on. Engage or face punishment.
Keep rapping away, little guard dog. Bandit right behind you.
You'll pay for this.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all. I'm finally finding my trick.
3 minutes remaining. Break! Break! Missile launched.
Come on, hit those damn fighters.
Hostile has a lock.
Bandit in my sight! My God! Breaking!
Nothing but trouble this mission, I'm afraid.
Incoming missile! Breaking!
On your ass!
Warning, missile in the air!
2 minutes remaining. Locked.
Breaking out of lock!
Enemy in gun range.
Damn, these guys are agile. On my target.
Hostile has a lock!
Take out anti-air weapons that get in the way.
Attacking! Enemy got away!
1 minute remaining.
Missile evading!
Missile inbound. Evade. Enemy has a lock on you.
Bandits in the tunnel! They're taking off from inside! Tunnel? You gotta be kidding me!
Sticking in my rear!
Attack missile! What happens to us if the ones engaged?
30 seconds remaining.
Hostile has a lock! Locked on bandits!
Locked on target.
Get the one they're looking for.
Tabloid! Missile coming at you!
Breaking out of lock!
Convicts, your time is up. Top brass want you to head back. You'll have a nice time in solitary.
Trigger just crashed!
Some welcome. All aircraft,
spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Vehicle down. Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave it to me. Ruling the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Trigger. Rocking it hard. Cut the crap. There's work to do. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Righto. I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
I'm going after the planes instead.
You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full man?
Rest in peace. Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Spare 15, missile away.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns. Damn it, hiding in a place like this. They can at least make themselves easier to hit.
Spare 15 locked on.
Missile!
Hostile has a lock. Need help.
Trigger, missile!
Locked on. Locked on. Get out of there.
AA gun down. Vehicle down.
Someone take out the AA!
Hostile has a lock. Need help. Red 13. Break. Break.
Targeting gun range. Fire. Spare 15 locked on. Target destroyed. Vehicle down.
Incoming missile! Breaking! Missile! I'm spiked! I'll shake him! These guys creep me out. What's with the scratches on their tails? on target, confirmed.
Maybe if we had some anti-surface weaponry.
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in, but it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something.
Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osia has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will die.
Do they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Band Dog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
A bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
Straightforward here. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The murderer's done it again. Gonna have to rethink the odds.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Missile inbound, evade! Aircraft approaching at high speed, bearing 280. They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into?
Humans are just pawns.
That lying son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
Hostile has a lock. Need help.
Missile away. Target destroyed.
The anti-air guns are hit hard. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return the fire.
Confirm kill on AA gun. You're running out of missiles. Enemy in gun range.
You take care of the surface target.
Taking from enemy.
Locked on.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile. Shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! I rolled a missile. Another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out.
Don't mix your pants over one aircraft being down.
Come on, hit those damn fighters. Missile coming at you.
What happens to a bet when the banker's out? Another man's down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me.
You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you calculate your numbers.
Missile.
Trigger's destroyed all the trucks.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Break! Break!
Missile. Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Make it sound so easy.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Missile.
Minutes remaining.
Caution. Missile. 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 Missile.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Missile.
Too low and you'll get fired from the ground.
Missile.
Don't worry about crashing. Worry about your sins.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You're freelancing as a
Missile.
priest now as well as a jailer.
Missile. Missile.
Approaching return line.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. Spare 15, you are cleared for takeoff. Get your ass in.
2 minutes remaining. Fox 3.
Missile.
Spare 15 down another. That's 3. And I like the ones who scurry back to the base, Trigger. I'll give you that.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Missile, evading.
1 minute remaining.
Locked on. This one's mine.
Missile. 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 Ammunition 0. Missile. Missile. Missile.
If you keep flying straight, you'll get hit.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Nice job, Trigger. That's 5. I've shut down 6.
Bullshit. You're still on 2.
Hey, are you sure your radar's working right?
Okay. You've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Haha.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already. Some will.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them. You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Ocean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
Fly between those rocks and this wind?
AA gun down.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Do they have a death wish?
Missile. Missile.
Spare 15, missile away. Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
Radar's working! We're under attack! Don't wait for interceptors! Use missiles!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Don't panic! They'll crash on their own!
Missile.
Missile coming for you! Move it!
Don't ice up in there.
Crosswind's gonna slam us into the rock.
It's blowing me off course!
Missile. Missile.
Visibility low!
Icing.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Enemy sighted! Closing fast! You sure? In this weather?
Missile.
Chris below me and clouds above? This is a joke. You have to be.
I want to send Lucians to hell. But I sure enjoyed them.
Destruction of target facility confirmed.
This mission is crazy. All our commander thinks about is looking good for the General Staff Office.
The mission doesn't require you to talk.
Missile.
Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto. Careful. Don't crash into the mountains.
And unless you have a death wish, watch your altitude.
Missile.
Break! Break!
Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile.
Just win.
Missile. 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 Caution.
Radar facilities are silent, but those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them.
They're flying between the columns.
Missile. 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 Missile.
All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Great! Great! They're all over me!
Maintain your element. Go at it in pairs.
Trigger's been struck by lightning!
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Thanks. I owe you one.
All right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Shake that enemy!
Cyclops 4, evasive maneuvers, missile!
Missile!
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
You don't even have time to check radar!
They're on you. Do something.
Quit whining and finish them off.
Cyclops 3, evade that missile!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Cyclops 3, watch your ass!
Missile. Missile.
There's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Strider 4, missile inbound! I've been spiked.
Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Trigger just flew into a thundercloud without even blinking. Strider 4 is hit.
Missile headed for Cyclops 2!
Damn, keep them safe.
I've kinda got my hands full.
Spare 15 locked on.
Cyclops 4, enemy on your tail!
UAV down. Austin has a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Bad dog. There's 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Trigger, hostile behind you!
Missile.
UAV's retreating. Let's go.
Missile.
Lock broken by cloud cover.
Missile.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but with those UAVs, it's just another day at the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it. Wiseman 444 Squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Look after the survivors.
Roger.
Nowhere to go.
Hell, they don't even have a formation. Visual on a 444 aircraft. Guess not all of them wet themselves on seeing thunderclouds.
What did you expect?
Cyclops 2, look behind you!
Hostile behind me!
This is bad. We're fading fast.
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
Try and stop me.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Run fast. Guys, it's over the lock on you.
Looks like there's one guy who's got it really fast.
Cyclops 2, missile fired at you!
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up, but we got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
Missile.
much longer unless you support us properly.
Missile in the air. Evading.
Locked on target. Cyclops 2, missile inbound.
Break.
Spare 15 shot one down.
Objective lost. I told you not to let any get shot down. The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. I figured UAVs wouldn't like lightning. Let's go. Break, goddammit, break! Some of the UAVs are behaving strangely. Got one on my ass.
Evade! Missile incoming!
Enemy on my tail. On my target. Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 is broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Strider 2, enemy behind you.
Shit, this is bad. I wish I had some air-to-air missiles.
Prioritize recon squadron survival. I repeat, your top priority is to get them out safely, even if you die in the process. UAV splashed.
Damn it, I lost too much speed.
I owe you.
You bastards just lost fuel.
Right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
You want a piece of me? You
It's
got
gonna be
it.
a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Missile headed for Cyclops 2!
UAV down.
Enemy on your tail. Cyclops 2, missile inbound. Man, dog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Information.
Spare 15, launching missile.
Cyclops 3, launch it.
Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Trigger just flew into a thundercloud without even blinking.
Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough. For those UAVs, it's just another day in the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it.
Missile!
Evading incoming missile. Missile inbound. Evasive maneuvers. Break.
Wiseman 444 squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Missile in
Roger.
air!
Where to go?
Missile, don't let it touch you!
Hostile has a lock.
Friendly made it out of the snowball? Are you sure?
Stay sharp in those clouds.
Hostile behind me!
This is bad. Fading fast.
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
Try to stop it.
Shake that missile off, Cyclops!
Objective lost. I told you not to let any get shot down. The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Figured UAVs wouldn't like lightning. Let's go.
Cyclops 3, missile in the air!
Someone flew into the thunderclouds.
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Thanks. I owe you.
Alright, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Cyclops 2, watch your 6.
Bastards flying just to waste fuel.
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
I don't even have time to check radar. Missile in the air, evading.
Evading incoming.
Spare 15 hit by lightning.
Cyclops 3,
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Strider 4, missile inbound. UAV is zapped. They're acting funny.
Missile inbound. Basic maneuvers, quick.
Strider 4 is hit.
Damn it, keep them safe.
Kinda got my hands full. Strider 4, evade.
UAV down. Watch your tails, guys.
Enemy on my tail.
Bad dog. There are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Tree just flew into a thundercloud without even blinking.
You want a piece of me? You got it. Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day in the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it.
They're all over the place.
No, they don't even have a formation. Shake that enemy!
Buxton. Target was not hit.
Cyclops 2, missile inbound.
Bandit has a lock.
Strider 3, missile in the air! Evade!
Wiseman 444 squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
0.
Roger.
4 to go.
Trigger, hostile behind you.
Missile.
Missile headed for Cyclops 2!
Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Miss.
Missile.
Hostile behind me!
This is bad. We're fading fast.
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
Try and stop me.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile inbound. Drinking.
Missile. 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 Stall warning.
I can't get him to overshoot. Flag against machines is a pain.
Fired at you!
Cyclops 4, missile.
Even if they are just decoys, there are too many.
UAV destroyed.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in some.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Missile.
Dodge that missile.
Missile.
Cyclops 3. There's one aircraft nearby from the 444th.
Our job is to watch the airspace. Yours is to get the hell out of there.
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up. We got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
Nothing but clouds here.
Cyclops 2, evade that missile.
Got it.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Bad dog, it's just me. Where to go?
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You'll let the devil with 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh.
UAV's retreating. Let's go.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Cyclops 2 is broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
In gun range.
Cyclops 1, missile!
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Stall warning.
Maintain your element. Go at it in pairs.
So I just gotta look at the support. Just one fighter.
Cyclops 1 is hit!
I'm hit, but still functional. On my target.
Hostile down. Spare 15, locked on.
You're on. Do something.
Quick lining and finish them off.
Stall warning.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell them I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it.
Spare 8, no dogfighting.
Negative. I'm not letting it slide. Woohoo!
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
Yeah, shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All Spare Squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Right? You told us their jobs are done. I'm going home.
Why some of 444's craft flying out of bounds?
These damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, form an element and take up the rear.
Get it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Zone 2, Zone 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't call me that. Zone 1, please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, I'm feeling a little excited.
Go get him.
Wiseman, you see that color? What, he's flying?
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Bandits in the clouds. Chase him down. You've got this.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
craft taking on the orange guy?
Spare 15, missed just one's taking on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Lucian, do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15. Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down. Watch out for ice while you're in there.
Box 2. Someone, I can't see you in the clouds. Focus on your own job, Seymour.
System failure. Alert. System failure.
Someone, this is C2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Someone, the clouds are moving in. Let's return to base. Affirmative.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Me at the base.
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. 1,500 meters. Lower your nose. You're too high. Great work. Nice job in not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well, and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them.
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was going to keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Fox 2. Whoa. Show's well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. That storm of Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy. Missile inbound, evading!
I'm on his back. Evading enemy missile.
Another one dropped. Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all done? I thought it was one way. This thing's being stuck in the middle, babe.
Spare 15 on. Vehicle down.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Stuck on that.
In position behind bandits.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Enemy locked on me. Someone help me out here.
We just got everything unloaded.
AA gun down.
Missile in the air! Heads up!
Vanessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
3 minutes remaining.
Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. You're the only sane one here.
Bandog was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier than thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from. Trigger, missile incoming! Missile coming, I can't evade it! The enemy's gunning for me!
Why are we getting hit after reinforcements came?
Spare 15, launching missile. Vehicle down. 2 minutes remaining.
Missile inbound. Taking.
Spare 15, they've got a lock on you. They hit me, but I'm still flying.
I don't know what they were keeping in there, but it's all ashes now.
Spare 15, locked.
Behind target. Attacking.
Spare 15 has destroyed a target.
Target is still alive. AA gun down.
There aren't enough interceptors.
Fox 3.
Enemy is split.
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations.
Trigger really screwed the pooch. Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
What's Trigger just shot down?
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. No, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Fox 2. Locked on target. Two's well and two is started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Another one dropped.
Fox 2.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all done? I thought at least one of you was dead.
The enemy's gonna lock!
They got me since these been stuck in the field, man.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn.
Star warning.
Stuck on there.
Beginning hit after reinforcement.
Trigger eliminated a target. That's sweet tail in mind.
Trigger is just quietly plugging away. You're the only thing left here.
Dog was right. We're no proper military. Enough to now act that way. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger. Go away, Florida. Enemy doesn't lock it.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
3 minutes remaining. Fox 2.
Jackpot, the tanker's full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up! Fire out! Get back!
Fox 2. Look at that oil just burn up the sea.
Move in! Watch your tail!
Behind target, attacking. When boats don't attack, I don't think them on there.
Their target is just shooting down.
Spare 15 locked on.
Kill on target confirmed.
Attack missed.
2 minutes remaining. AA gun down. Missile incoming. Vehicle down.
Fox 2. Watch your tail. Target acquired. Enemy's locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Missile launched.
This is hard to time to worry about that. Just go!
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Hey, Trigger. Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
On my enemy's tail.
We don't have enough anti-air weapons. The enemy's got free reign!
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. Vehicle down.
Missile.
The oil tank! Shit! There's no way we can extinguish it!
30 seconds remaining. Locked on target. AA gun down.
like this any day.
Megastorm and Nessa-2 is about to arrive.
Missile.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Stall warning.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
Caution. Pull up.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. Got one on radar. Moving.
Well, I can't see a thing.
Quit blubbering. Talk to me when you find a target.
Don't run out of gas, right?
They got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets. Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
You can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide. Trigger eliminated target.
Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bandog.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
Missile.
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Caution.
Trigger, I need support, now!
Enough of this Trigger bullshit. All aircraft, destroy the tankers.
But just leave them to it.
Missile.
Trigger took down a UAV.
That dumbass is at it again. Now's our chance to retreat.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
Missile.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of losing with him.
Ignore the UAVs and go after the mission targets.
We have to take out the UAVs first.
Column of smoke! Who did that?
Trigger, I like your style.
Missile.
Trigger, he's got a lock. Those trucks can't be all terrain.
Missile.
They should be on patrols.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
The mission's become way too dangerous. Damn Count for dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down.
Trigger trashed the target.
Target confirmed near full band. Trigger, dig around.
Burning. That was some primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Seriously, say what you want. Have fun with your new friends. The tankers are getting farther away.
Vehicle down. Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Pop them all.
5 minutes remaining. Check your 6.
Damn it, I've got one on my back.
Target destroyed.
Caution. Pull up.
If we follow the tankers, our tails will be exposed. I guess I'll pick off the guys going after Trigger.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Never turn your back on the enemy.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile.
Don't you go doing a tabloid on me.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile incoming! Break!
Missile.
On your 6.
Trigger, he's got a lock. I heard drones can be hacked, so why aren't we doing that? Missile! Huh?
Spare 15, target destroyed. You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
We can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line.
Three minutes remaining.
Caution. Pull up.
More people stay behind than I thought. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive.
UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
Missile.
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
Trigger, I'm sticking with you.
That cheers me up. Not that I give a rat's ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just give intel away for free.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Work like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger. Champ went down crying like a baby. Running off with your tail between your legs? I was running. Hey, I was blame you. It was hell out there. And I'm stuff up. Target in sight. Stay alive. Boats or warships. There's plenty of buildings too.
Destroy everything in sight.
Appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Fox 2.
Locked on target.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. Omega Storm and Nessa 2 that as it goes approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then.
A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this, too easy.
Another one popped.
Fox 2.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe.
Enemy's got a lock.
They got me.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing. It seems headquarters is starting to view some of you in the penal unit as a valid military force. Or at least that's what the rumors are saying. But that's bullshit. The only reason you're here is to atone for your crimes by carrying out missions.
Well, you sit on your ass and get medals.
You, solitary, now. Okay, on to the briefing. In this mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the north in the Waiapolo Mountains is linked to the swarm of drones. Your mission is critical. You will destroy the facility and then weaken those drones. As it's important, the enemy won't go down without a fight. The area is watched over by spy satellites. If discovered, expect AA missiles. Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the clouds to hide from their satellites, and you just might have a chance to shake off their missiles. If you do find a missile on your tail, head to the clouds and pray. Let the missile kill you or crash into the rocks. That much freedom I will give.